dukkham that, even the sharirika dukkham is that agony of 100 arrows stuck into the body in every limb. Yudhishthira says that I am disturbed. Shri Krishna says you should go and seek solace from Bhishmacharya. And all the Pandavas, everybody who is here, please go and see that great man. They all go. Yudhishthira tells him that, sir, I am extremely disturbed by seeing violence like this. My mind is not at rest. You please advise me. And mind you, Bhishma speaks to Yudhishthira. Bhishma does not say, bring me some painkillers first. There is one man dying. So the doctors come and tell his sons, ask your father what is his last wish. They ask him, Bauji, from North India, he is okay. Bauji, आखिरी इच्छा क्या है? What's your last wish? आखिरी इच्छा? क्यों? The doctor is saying that we should ask you what is your last wish, we will fulfill it. Actually, the old man said, my last wish is get me another doctor. Bring me another doctor. Bhishmacharya is not asking for anything. In that painful state of the body too, he is at perfect composure. His serenity is unbroken. Look at all the factors which are present. He was the commander of forces, Kaurava forces, and Kauravas have lost the battle. So the commander of the forces will be blamed. It is a shameful thing. The second thing is that all the people whom he is supposed to defend are killed. Because that is what his oath was, that I will defend the throne of Hastinapur. You remember? And that is why he is on the Kaurava side. Because the throne belongs to the Kauravas and hence he is there, he has to side Kauravas in spite of knowing that Duryodhana is on the side of Adharma. Bhishmacharya stands, sees everybody has died from the Kaurava clan. That pain in the body, and now he is waiting only for death. And he is at perfect peace. There is no guilt, no shame, no anger, no nothing, no complaint. And then, after having told this, he looks at Shri Krishna and says, you stand over there. He commands, this is how it is in Bhagavatam. If nobody has told you, please listen. He commands Shri Krishna, stand over there just like that. Don't move till I leave this body. I want to see you. I want to see you. Even when you are going to ask for death, ask for a glorious death. What are you asking? Prasanna Cheta. So his whose mind is calm, clear, collected, not hankering, complaining, raving, ranting, anything. Shant, that is the kind of mind which you have cultivated as a result of this tapa. Taccha chitta prasadanam abadhamanam. And how is that prasannata of that chitta, of this mind? He says abadhamanam, that it is not knocked down by any factors. Why should the world be allowed to rule you? Your mind is your domain. And this is how we also say that if you have to prove that somebody loves you, that means that person has to cry, and only then you will be convinced that he loves you. Means unless and until the other person becomes dukhi, you cannot be even convinced that someone loves you. So your whole idea even of love is based only on sadness, such a pathological state. Narad Bhakti Sutra gives you, just as we are looking at this Yoga Sutra, there is Narada Bhakti Sutra, the sutras concerning bhakti. There Narad Muni writes, what is the definition of love? Tat sukha sukhitvam. He says that love means what? Not that you are crying. I love her so much, I am crying. I was in Vrindavan many years ago. So maybe I was one of the younger varieties of Mahatmas available in the ashram at that time. And so there were boys who were of my age and all that. One day one boy comes into my room and says, Swami, I want to talk to you something. I said, okay, now you have fallen in love, what else? How do you know? I said, what could be most urgent for you? This is the most urgent, most important. And then he told me, Swamiji, I don't think I can live without her. I will die. I said, since when has this happened to you? When did you see her? Just this morning. I said, not even 24 hours and you are ready to die. Think what will happen if you really get married. You are ready to die. Our idea of love is also where there is dukkham, as you call as love. You have glorified dukkham so much. And please know, in Hinduism we have no place, dukkham is not at all glorified anywhere. Because sukham is Parmeshwara. Sachidananda Vastu, Ananda Vastu is Parmeshwara. And that is what is worshipped. Dukkham is not worshipped. That's why you will not find Rama with a sad face and Shri Krishna with a sad face. Never ever. But God is very compassionate, and compassionate means he has to stand like that, crying. Why? Is that the only way your compassion is, that when you are crying? No. Please understand. Prasanna chetaso yashu. So this is the kind of mind which is cultivated as a result of tapas. Abadhamanam. Abadhamanam means, and its prasannata, that cheerfulness, freshness, it cannot be easily knocked down by circumstances. Somebody says something and that's why I am sad. No, it does not happen. Now you decide that I will not be sad. At next moment, you will be sad. Why I am not able to be happy? That's why I am sad. it comes as a result of this tapa. And that's why Vyasa writes, Bhagavan Vyasa writes in the very beginning, Na tapasvino yogas siddhyati. Yesterday I told you that please write this word, line. Na tapasvino yogas siddhyati. He who is not ready to undergo that tapa, he should not expect to have this kind of a mind. He can have Coca-Cola, ha ha ho ho, and then later on once high and then a yo-yo mind, up and down. That mind is possible, but not a mind which is on a constant note of peace and joy, collected. Abadhamanam anena asevyam iti manyate. That he writes about Sage Patanjali. This is how Sage Patanjali believes that by the practice of tapa, one is able to have this kind of a mind. Whenever you are going to do what you are supposed to do, there will be several things from within you and outside you which are waiting to cow you down and kill your joy. And against all those challenges and obstacles, when you refuse to succumb and do what you are supposed to do, kartavyam karma, when you do that kartavyam karma, you will learn that you don't have to purchase your happiness from anywhere. You don't have to purchase your happiness from anywhere. Your contentment is a natural result of your living. And if this happens, then another very important thing will take place in your life, and that is you will stop blaming the world. We blame the world, people around us, and we say that they are responsible for my sadness. And the most immediate one that you will find is husband and wife. If you are married, that is the immediate. Because of her, I cannot smile. I have forgotten how to smile. Every time I try to smile, laugh at some joke, her face comes in front of me and I'm scared. Poor they. You blame each other. This blame game will go away. This blame game will go away. And when you will not have complaints about anyone, when your mind is not chasing anything outside, you will discover that you can stay with yourself. You will find that staying with yourself is so interesting, so adventurous, such a wonderful thing it is, that you don't need to go outside to search for adventure, that you don't need anything to thrill you, entertain you. Something in you itself is so wonderful. Discovering your own presence is so wonderful. This is what will start happening. So he says, this is the result of tapa, swadhyaya. Swadhyaya, as I told you yesterday, is pranava japo va moksha shastrasya adhyanam. This is what Sage Vyasa writes. Both these things, the japa of Om, generally this Om alone is to be done by a sannyasi. The japa of Om is to be done by a sannyasi. And therefore for a grihastha, he can do Om by associating it with another mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, etc. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Atava Ashtakshari, Om Namo Narayanaya. What?
Why only Swami sannyasis also?
Why only sannyasis? It is a secret. Take sannyas, I will tell you. Some other day, we don't want to proceed further. Oh. Then he writes, what is the meaning of Ishvara Pranidhana?